Hi all, I thought I'd do a little video of me making a rabbit purse net. I'm going to do this in stages, so you're going to see me start with the net on a 2-inch split ring. I'll knit about 4 rows down, and then we go along from there. But I don't knit shape nets. I do my nets like the traditional way. I do 16 meshes on a ring all the way down to 20 meshes long. It gives me a 3.5 foot long purse net with a 2.1/8 inch mesh. And the beauty is with net making is you can make it however you want, however long you want, however wide you want. You know, that's the beauty of knitting your own nets. I mean, I knit all my own nets, from stop nets, long nets, poke nets, even air gate nets, and fox nets. So, right then, let's begin then. Like I was saying, I'm going to use this fluorescent orange, or salmon pink, as you want to call it. Well, like I was saying is I start with a 2-inch split ring. What I do is I go over the split ring, and then so far I'll go over there again, the ring again, get between the loop, and I pull down till it looks like this. And then what I do then is I get my mesh gauge, positions camera, forgive me, hold that out the way. Right, position this camera again. So bloody hard when you're trying to record at the same time, so bear with me. What I do is I go over back of the mesh, I go through the ring, through the loop, and pull tight. That's half a mesh. And then what I do is I go through the loop, through the ring, through the loop, and that's your first mesh done. And I'll repeat that again. Look, just keep carrying on this now all the way till I get 16 rows across. You don't have to start with a split ring. You can use some draw cord, or you can knit straight onto your ring. It's totally up to you. So what I do is, there's no way I'm going to get 16 meshes onto this split ring in one go, because they'll be up here and the net will be out of shape. 2, 4, 6. I'll just have to do this till I get to about 8. But every time you do a mesh, I'll show you in a minute what I'm on about. Take the 6 off, leave 2 on, so that's 8. Every time you do this, that there is classed as a half a mesh. Only when You do that, it's a full mesh.
It's dinner time. Like there's a strict pecking order here, and the chickens come first.
We spoil them, don't we? Give them
That's
treats.
10.
What's the nice, girls? I put one down. Want some cake? Alex,
Off.
yours is ready now.
11.
What's that for?
Off.
I do put very before my
12.
family's been put on hold. Well, not on hold, they can do their own thing. Holidays mean nothing anymore to me. Houses mean nothing. Money means nothing. There's more important things, and that's look after the chickens. And I feel like, while I've got the determination, I'm never going to stop.
Carry on until I get 16
Now
rows.
the cage is diminishing. Deborah's thinking about the future, and it's not just chickens she wants to save.
If I'm allowed to rescue any animal, whatever it, who he or she is, I will do.
Right, I forgot what I've done there. My son coming. It's 2, it's 4, 6.
Join Helen Skelton and Adam Henson and a host of well-known faces.
Right, mesh there.
Experience all the joys of spring and all from your front room. New life being
And yeah, that's 2,
I never get bored of seeing it. Jim Carvey
4,
and Harry on. This is what springtime is
6,
all about. It's the return of
8,
Springtime on the
10,
Farm. Continues tonight at
12,
8 on
14.
They are now right across the globe. At least 2 recce's will go into an overseas trip. But what goes on
The hardest part of making your net is starting it.
when the royals travel
It's so fiddly.
Secrets of the Royals on Tour starts Thursday at 9 on Channel 5.
You know, there's no rush. You know, don't think you can jump on and do a netting so many times, you know, so 20 minutes, 25, just take your time if you're first starting. So what I'm going to do is bring the camera back and we start knitting a second row.
Transformed as the cleaners move in. And amongst the rest,
Without dropping my needle. I go through
the ultimate deep clean. Filthy House
the mesh,
SOS starts
you
Sunday
throw a loop,
on Channel
you go, I'll do a single knot. You can do a double knot, but I'll do a single knot. I'll show you a double knot in a second. This is a single. You throw a loop, you bring your needle down, and you go behind the 2 meshes, and you pull tight. Right, I'll show you again. Keep the mesh gauge as straight as you can. Throw a loop, grab the 2 down. Now, a double knot, exactly the same. Grab your mesh, you throw a loop, you go the back of your mesh, as you do, bring it up, but you then you go between and put it down. But if you're a new bee on the making your nets, I will suggest a double knot. So I'll show you it again. It's so awkward with this camera. Throw a loop, go behind the meshes, pick the one mesh, that loop over, and then go between and pull down. So I'll just carry on as normal. That's my single.
To me, it just feels normal. It's become part of our life. It's like a secret little room. People just come in our house and then all of a sudden walk in there and think, oh my goodness, we've been
You know, I've been making nets since I was a kid, and there's nothing like catching your first rabbit in the net that you made.
And I'd just go in the pet shop
You get a bit more
and got to know
satisfaction
them, and phone me up and tell me
than
I've got a new
going
so-and-so,
out buying.
and I'd go in and see it, and that was it. Once you sort of start, you just see one another one,
You know.
see another one and another one, and then before you know it, all of a sudden.
I mean, when I'm making the nets, I'm thinking, and the next time I'm gonna go out again and
It's feeding time, and preparing reptile food is not for the faint-hearted.
catch
Matt has to
rabbits,
thousands of insects and
'cause that's
worms,
my main
and
quarry.
keep a well-stocked fridge of frozen
I'm a
rabbits.
rabbit catcher. Well, I do other
It's tucking into
pest species as well.
You really wouldn't want to feed him right now.
Rabbiting's my favourite.
See him in his mouth, he's literally got just a whole array of teeth.
Just carry on. I do about
Youngest daughter Phoebe's bedroom is right next door to the reptile menagerie.
I'd normally just be
4 rows
it would just be
down, and then
around my bed. Everyone calls it the
I'll explain a bit more after that
python.
why I'm doing 4 rows down.
When I
'Cause you
went
don't wanna
to
be
school
sit-
one day and I said I got an 8
I mean, knitting a phone
python,
person
the
at you,
class sort of went,
you'd be bored out your tree listening to me waffle.
Doesn't want to come to my house now. I've got loads of snakes and
Bring
lizards
that.
and stuff in my house.
Unlike the rest of the family,
What I'm going to do is
Helga isn't so keen on the reptiles.
You don't like them.
position that a bit more, just bear with me.
Despite their spare room brimming with snakes and lizards, Matt is struggling with his urge for even more.
To resist at the moment, purely because there's no space. I can't do that, and I want to be able to get more. My eldest daughter, Freya, she sort of said to me, keep telling me, Dad, we're not getting anything else, we can't get anything else, we can't take enough of our time looking after what we've got at the moment.
But it's not only the reptiles that are overtaking the house, their food is too.
The biggest problem we're finding at the moment is the crickets, because they are
Just
become
carry on
at night. We live in a jungle. The only way
normal
to
now.
survive.
The cricket.
This is where they're,
I never heard. And
without
it's
dropping
on
that.
the road. I hear it all night, just squeaking and hissing and stuff.
Matters worse, the crickets have escaped the town and burrowed into the walls of the house.
And they're now living in the wall.
there's so many different types of twine out there that you can use. I mean, what I'm using now is spun polyester, but you can get a spun poly, a spun nylon, a braided nylon that I like to use,
Collection. Matt has come up with a radical
hemp. Hemp's a really good material to use, but it's a natural material, and obviously you've got to dry it after you've been out. It's been wet, because it will rot. This doesn't rot, nor does it really pick up any of the rubbish, but you can get twisted nylon, which comes in 4Z right up to a 16Z.
Don't let anybody else have it, Tim.
But financial worries aren't stopping her from making more.
Bear with me a second, I've just knocked the camera.
Star Shadow, Champion Honey Miss Green Star Shadow, and Champion Honey Miss Crystal Gem. I have bred this kitten specifically showing. He's smashing little chap, aren't you? Yes.
Tell you what, I've never knitted a net with a camera before. I didn't realise how difficult it will be.
This was my mother's supreme grand champion Honey Charm Jasmine, who just about won everything.
Marlene spent much of her childhood with her mother at the shows. She had an infamous reputation on the circuit.
Everybody liked my mother.
So that's
Yeah. She
the
used to
third
like
row.
it, and she used to take a bottle into the shows, and she got a lot of the judges used to like her very much, and used to come round our pens and have a drink with her and carry the bottle.
Today, Marlene is taking 7 of her favourite cats to a local competition.
Showing cats.
With so many to get ready, she's running late.
Come on, Tess. Something is somewhere. But where? Ooh, that's so sad. Ooh, those are two babies.
I mean, now, you know, all these people at first time knitting nets are going to find it really fiddly. You got to make mistakes, but even I make mistakes now. But you know, your fingers are a bit sore. I ain't gonna lie, you probably get cramp in your hand from holding this mesh gauge. Your fingertips are probably a bit sore, but you soon get used to it. Now I like to knit majority of my nets in the evening after I've finished doing what I'm doing, finished work, sorting the dogs out, being out with my dogs. I used to sit down and watch telly and knock a few nets out.
His shoe Starlight. And he's
You know.
He likes the girlies.
So what I'm gonna do, as you see, I've got a purse net there that I've already knitted up. So
I'd be horrified if I had a knot in one.
I'm gonna show you how to braid the rings on. So without further ado, hello again. Right, I use a 1 inch split ring, a 1 inch ring. I'll get you in focus. It's a 1 inch in diameter and it's about 4mm thick chrome. I find these really good, I'll get these off eBay. Not bad price. I think it's something like £13 for 100, something like that. So what I do is, this is how I braid this onto the ring. I'll go through the ring. I catch the first mesh. Right, let's bring this back a bit so you can get you into focus. I thought I had you in focus. But anyway, yeah, I'll bring it that flush with the ring, and then just throw the loop, go behind it, and then go through the loop and pull. That's it. What I'll do then is I'll catch a mesh, I'll go through it, through the ring and through the loop, and pull tight. Just keep doing that all the way down till I've finished.
The white Akita, he has been deemed to be dangerous, and there was talk that hadn't been put down because he got a black mark against his name, so had nowhere to go until he came here. Yes, good. I must admit that it has actually taken over my life completely, totally taken over my life in a way that I never think possible.
One thing is with net making, I don't like wasting twine.
My house hasn't had anything done to it.
You know, it's just, it's not good.
It remains broken because if something breaks outside, that's got to be fixed first. I've been here 10 years. I haven't had a holiday in 10 years. The only time off I had.
And what you see is it becomes nice and neat.